Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is what is going on with the person I'm thinking about and what are their feelings towards me. So we have two separate sets of cards. The oracle cards are going to reveal what's going on with your person, and the tarot cards are going to reveal how they feel about you. So we have three piles here. Pile number one is a small onyx stone. Pile number two is a type of agate. I cannot remember the type, but it just reminds me of a beach with the waves crashing over it. And then pile number three is a gypsum rosette, also known as a desert rose. So go ahead and choose the pile that resonates with you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to do the whole like, comment, subscribe thing. Definitely comment down below. I have met the most wonderful people who make my day so much brighter. And I want to thank you guys for being here. Aparna, Vegan, Gaming Guy Doc. I want to thank you guys for being part of my channel. And I appreciate you so much. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. And here we go. Pile number 1. You guys chose the onyx. And we'll start with what's going on with your person. Risk and reward. So they're kind of in a spot trying to decide something right now. They're looking at the risks versus the rewards of some action. The jack-o'-lantern has them needing protection. Jack-o'-lanterns weren't carved into cute little funny faces. If you actually look up real jack-o'-lanterns, they're seriously terrifying things carved into turnips. And they were there to protect the household. They were so terrifying, it was thought that they would scare the evil spirits away. So they may be in a risky situation or a difficult situation right now, and they're in need of protection. They're having a hard time, so they're needing some control in some aspect of their life. Or they're just starting to take control in some aspect of their life. It could be this person was in a really bad situation. They may have been in an abusive situation, either with their parents or with a significant other. And I kind of feel like in the past, they were weighing the risks and rewards of leaving. But as soon as they ask for the jack-o'-lantern for protection, and we've got the zombie saying control, I have them literally taking control of their life, picking up and walking away from whatever this was that was causing them to need protection, causing them to need to take control. And so they're kind of in a difficult spot right now. They're making some changes in their lives, in their life. It could be a change at work. It could be a change at moving out of their parents' house. It could be a change quitting school. It could be a change quitting a job, getting a new job. It could be getting a whole new career, starting a whole new life, moving to a whole new city. They're going through something pretty large. Let's see, what are their feelings towards you? Well, they recognize you all right. The Six of Wands is a card of recognition, a card of victory. The Five of Athames is a card of victory. The Standing Stone is Justice, which says they see you as a good and fair person. They feel about you, they have faith in you. They have trust in you. They believe in you. They recognize you for the awesome person that you are. Like, how do they feel about you? They feel happy when they think of you. Like, you're a wish granted to them. The Nine of Cups. Oh, this is so beautiful. They're going through this really hard time, and you probably have been there for them. You probably have, talked to them on the phone, messaged them, helped them find what they need to find in order to move forward in a better way in their lives. And they recognize you for that. They love you for that. They think you are the most fair, balanced, just person. They have absolute faith in you, and you make them happy. You make them smile. You are probably the one they see as kind of their protection. Your friendship or relationship has gotten them out of, a really bad headspace, out of a really bad situation. Maybe it's not a really bad situation though. But you're a wish granted to them. How do they feel about you? It's pretty obvious. They recognize you. You make them feel victorious. They feel like you're the most fair and balanced person that they know. They have faith in you. They have trust in you. They believe in you. They love you. They think you're amazing. And you make them smile. Just your name probably makes them smile. The other possibility is this is a friendship. And you're trying to decide whether you should take the risk to ask them out. In that case, I'm seeing this not so much as protection, but as look for the signs. You'll know them when you see them. And if you feel like you want to take control of the situation, take control of the situation. Ask them out. Worst thing they can say is no. Looking at these cards, this person is not saying no. I don't know. This is the person you were thinking about. So, but they recognize you. They see you as just like this amazing person who succeeds at everything, who is just like totally and completely and utterly balanced and beautiful. They have faith in you. You're a wish granted. They love you. They think you're amazing. How do they see you? What are their feelings toward you? They feel like you're a wish granted. They feel like you're happiness. So, might be worth asking them out in a way other than a friendship and seeing what develops, if that's the case. If this is a relationship, they really care about you. I don't see anything sneaky going on here. I see, risk and reward, protection, control. Either they had left a bad relationship, or it could be that you left a bad relationship. And they're just kind of trying to take their time to make sure that you're fully healed and comfortable before asking you out. So keep working on that friendship and you'll get to where you want to be. And that's the advice I have for you about what your person's going through and how they feel about you, pile number 1. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me, and I hope you have a lovely day. So beautiful. All right, pile number 2. You chose the agate. That kind of reminds me of waves crashing along a beach. They're pretty. And we're going to go ahead and get started with what is going on in your person's life. We have the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. Maybe they're creating something. We have the cauldron, synergy and healing. We have the mummy, change. And we have barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. We've got synergy twice here. So let me stand these up so you can see them. The witch, the cauldron, that kind of makes sense. The mummy, and the barmbrack. Barmbrack is a Celtic loaf. They would bake like a key, a ring, a doll, and I can't remember the other one. And if you found one of those things in the loaf of bread, it corresponded with a certain, like, you had good luck all year financially, or you would get married, or you would have a baby, things of that nature. So kind of what I see here is, what is your person, what's going on with your person? Well, they're kind of coming into who they are and who they want to be. They're making the changes in their life to come into balance. they may be a bit of a storyteller, whether they're an author or they just may, they may tell some fishing stories like, yeah, we caught a goldfish. It was this big. In reality, it was like, hi. But they're not like a malicious person because you have synergy in here twice. But yeah, I mean, I see them making changes. They're in the process of making changes to make their life better because they want more out of life than what they currently have. And they're working on healing some things in their life. And we go from synergy and healing with this change to sweetness and synergy. So these changes are good. Hang in there. Let's see if you should hang in there. How do they feel about you? The Six of Pentacles. They feel like this is a good give and take relationship. Like nobody is doing all of the work in this situation. Between these two, she's giving money, she's giving flowers. This is a good give and take, balanced transaction. And that's how they feel about you, that you guys are balanced. Synergy. They feel that you're a hard worker. But you have a hard time making a decision. I'm sorry. That's usually what the Two of Athame says to me. You have a hard time making a decision. Probably because you research everything. Like you won't make a decision until you have all the facts down in black and white in front of you. And that's beautiful. That's a good way to be because that way you make sure you make the right decision every single time. They see you as victorious. I mean, the battle wagon, the chariot is a card of victory. It's also a card of messages coming in, a card of travel. It can be a Cancer. The zodiac sign Cancer. Sorry. But yeah, this is... How do they feel about you? They feel like you're really beautiful and energetic and hardworking and balanced and but you have a hard time making decisions because you do research everything, and they would love you. They feel like they want a solid start with you or a solid foundation with you. And yeah, you go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, and you also have the Eight of Pentacles up here. So you probably go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles because you're willing to put the work in. And that's what a relationship needs. So, let's see. By the way, you got one more card than anybody else in the tarot. Everybody else I've only pulled 6, but for you 7 came out. So, here we go. How do they feel about you? They feel like you balance them nicely. You put the work in where it's required, but you have a hard time. You have a hard time making a decision. But we all do that from time to time. They love that you're curious about things and you study relentlessly. Like anything that intrigues you, you're going to dig into. They see you as like really dynamic and exciting. You are someone who is going places, and they see that about you. They feel like you're just success waiting to happen. They feel like you're a solid person that they can really have a good, a solid foundation to grow on. They see you as someone who can be independent, which they like. They don't want someone that is like someone they have to... they don't want someone codependent. Does that make sense? So, what are they going through? They're going through some changes to balance their life. And they're doing this, I think, for you. Because they see you as someone who has synergy, as someone who is balanced. They see you as someone who knows who they are, knows who they want, knows where they want to go in life, and makes no apologies for it because you're not doing anything bad with that. You're actually helping people. You're working hard. You're standing strong. And it's beautiful. It's sweet. It's amazing. And they love you for it. Whether they want to be whether this is a love relationship or a friendship, there are no cups in this. There are no love cards in this. So I see this as more, they see you as a good friend. But I will tell you, a solid foundation usually begins with friendship. My husband and I started as friends. We've been married 15 years now. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile number 2s. Here's your stone. And yeah, your person's going through some changes to find that synergy in life. And I kind of have a feeling that it's because of you and that you're going to be helping them along the way. And that is beautiful. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day, pile number 2. All right, pile number 3. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I've got a bit of a cough. So pile number 3, you have the Gypsum Rosette, Desert Rose. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful stone. These are going to be the how do they feel about you cards. And these are what is my person going through. So let's see what are they going through. Well, right now they're needing to be strong. Or they're telling you to be strong, but this is what they're going through. So I kind of feel like they're saying they're being strong right now. They're afraid of something. It's not a fear that is founded. It's an unnecessary fear, but they're staying strong because they're afraid of something. Oops, sorry about that. There's something they're not seeing, and that's what frightens them. Ooh. Stay. Please. And then Black Cat, Fortune meets opportunity. All right. So what is your person going through? Well, and I'm going to use this so I don't bump the camera. Well, right now they're having to stay strong. And they're a little bit afraid of something, which is why they're having to stay strong. It's something that they can't see. They don't know what's coming. But what's coming is good. Because over here we have Fortune meets opportunity. So it's like, right now your person feels like something major is coming their way. And it is. And they'll know it when it happens. But that's kind of what they're going through. And they're having that little bit of nervousness and fear. And they're not sure what they're not seeing. And yeah, it's going to be okay. But right now they're trying to stay strong because they're afraid and they don't know what the future holds. But here's a little tip, guys. Nobody really knows what the future holds. Yeah, that's what makes this ride on this crazy rock so much fun. All right, let's see how they feel about you. Well, all right. They see you as a boss. The Horned God is the Emperor. This is, well, the Emperor was in charge of all the kings in the kingdom. So you had kings, but then you also had the Emperor who was in charge of them. They feel like you're someone who can take control of things. Like, you're strong, and you're kind of probably who they're trying to stay strong for right now, because they don't want you to see them feeling weak or feeling afraid. They're looking long term. They see you as someone who can see the big picture in things, which is probably why they see you as kind of a boss. We have the Lord of Shadows or Death here saying that you're making some changes in your life. Or they see you as someone they want to make changes for. They want to become more balanced. They see you as someone who's super balanced. You know how to, not to go work for 22 hours and then sleep for 3 days. You're balanced, and they like that about you. Well, my oh my, they see you as their other half. We have the horn god over here, and he's getting hitched. So they see you as someone they are very compatible with. If you're not in a relationship with this person, I'm surprised. Because we end with the Four of Wands, which is, you guys are, yeah, you guys are going to wind up in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily need to be a marriage, but this is a long-term commitment. When you have the Four of Wands, which they call the twin flame, a lot of people call the twin flame card because of the 1111 on there. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage. You know, it's a card of helping each other, a card of balancing each other. He's giving her mulled wine to drink, and she's giving him apples and pears to eat. And they love each other. And yeah, how do they feel about you? They think you're amazing. They think that you are strong and kind of badass and can take care of anything. They might kind of secretly believe that you may be able to see the future, which explains why you've got blind spots and they feel Two of Wands about you, that you can see the big picture. You can see the things that they can't. You're worthy of this metamorphosis that they're undergoing right now. And you're very balanced and just beautiful, and that's how they see you. And that is what I have for you, pile number 3. What is your person going through? They know something big is coming. They're trying to stay strong. They're a little bit afraid. There's something they don't know that's going on, but it's going to be a good thing. They see you as someone who is strong, someone who is beautiful and dependable and amazing and just fair and balanced, and you could see into the future. You could see the long term. You are someone worth making changes for. You are someone who's made changes in yourself to be more balanced. You are someone that they love and that they see as their perfect partner, their other half. And that's beautiful, pile number 3. And that's what I have for you. And I hope this reading resonated. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, pile number 3. For those of you sticking around wanting to know about the cards, these are the Green Witch Tarot by Moura and Kiri Østergaard Leonard. And these are the Halloween Oracle by Stacey, DeMarco. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.